So, hi everyone, fellow lab members and other students that are going to be participating in the lab fair. My name is Bruce Wong. I'm the VP Academic of Coupa. So, today we're going to be doing a UI tutorial or demonstration of Gather.town. So, this is an interesting application. So, we're going to get into it real quick. So what I want to focus for today is the UI and the right tab here that demonstrates the chat system and also the participants in the lab fair server. So what I want to focus first is on the change characters, builder mode, minimap, interaction distance, screen share, and a whole bunch of other little tabs that we have here. So if you look at here, change character, well, you can change the physical appearance of your character within the server. So you can actually, I'll show you. So there, and all that. You can change color, change appearance. So builder mode is more for the moderator and and the host as well. So they're able to configure whatever they want. So there's going to be a whole bunch of things. So there's all these kinds of things. So there's the furniture, which is non-interactable, but you can go on it. There's no problem. It's like going over chairs and tables. There's also the productivity tab, which has shared whiteboard, poster table, shared document, external call, integration. I will be talking about that fairly shortly. And then furniture, and then also games, which we're not going to go into at the moment. So let's focus on the UI now. So the mini map here, this is just to show the general area of what it looks like. It's not going to show any of the furniture that I've placed in builder mode, nor the items that are for productivity. This is just the general idea of how the map looks like. That's it, that's all. So this is going to be the cool part about this application is the interaction distance. So I have another participant here. This is the other account. So right now I cannot talk to anyone right now. I've isolated myself by having to go with this first level of interaction range, which is basically no contact at all. So if I go to the next level, this is going to be a square side of me. So as you can see, this is the other account. So I'm one square away from this person. So as you can see, hello. That was just me on the other account. So if I walk away, the screen disappears. But if I increase the distance again, well, it keeps going, and so forth. And then there we go. So as you increase the range, it ends up as a 1, 3, 5. That's how the range works. So you can go about 5 steps away from the person before it disappears. So another interesting concept is that as you get closer to people, there's this little tab here. It shows the closest people around you, but you can also enlarge it. So you can have this as well, and you can also see your little character, how close they are. So see that? So yeah. What else is there? So there's also screen share mode. So screen share mode is really interesting as well. They have 3 different ways of doing it. So you can share your whole entire screen or an application. As you can see, I can show just Gather Town. And then there's the Chrome tabs. So if you want to specifically show a Chrome tab, that's perfectly fine. If you want to show an application window, that's perfectly fine. If you want to show your whole screen, fine by me. This is just for whatever you want to show, and that's it, that's all. So another cool things that they have available is raise your hand and unraise your hand. What I would recommend is that if there's a raised hand, that tells me that you either have a question for me and I'm not in close proximity with you. So try to use that maybe as an indicator for me to come by and talk to you guys and see what's going on. What's the situation with you guys? So there's also a bunch of modes for you for the as an indicator of whether or not you're there or absent. So there's busy mode. That's going to shut down your video and audio when you're away on the tab. As you can see, there's a little description there as well. Audio turned off when tabbed away and alone. Kept on when connected to someone else. So yeah, and then you're always on and even when tabbed away. So yeah, if you're going on to a different tab, like if you have an extra tab, like going to Facebook or YouTube, your video will still show and audio will show. So if you are going away, I would suggest highly that you put yourself into busy mode at all times. So there's also the more settings. More settings. Basically, you can change your name. What I recommend is that if you are participating in the lab fair as part of the lab, I would prefer if you can try to use an acronym right next to your name, and if you can send me the acronym of what it means with the full name as well, I will put it into a little tab where people will be able to read it as soon as they spawn or respawn into the area. This will just tell people or indicate people what lab you are in, and that'll be a lot easier for everyone to figure out where you are. Anyways, let's continue on. So you also have the devices of what you want to change. So one webcam or one camera and one microphone or an audio system. Edit map, that's not going to be something that you want to touch. That's just for someone that wants to maybe change up how it looks like with another application called Toolmaker, which we're not going to go in it because I have no experience in it, nor does anyone else, from what I recall. Respawn brings you back to the spawn area or spawn pattern or zone. So this is where the spawn is, and that's where my other account is. Sign out, as simple as that. You can go through that. So that's it for the UI aspect here. So we want to go into this right tab area. So this is where you can see everyone that's in the lab fair server. So there's only 2 participants. You can also invite people as well, but this is something where I will have to decide what to do with that. So you can see all the participants in the lab fair server. So if you look here, there's certain concepts that are going on here. So you can do locate. So if I am away and you're looking for somebody specifically, well, turns out you can actually find them through this little gauge here. So it keeps going everywhere. So I can go wherever I want and it will locate for you. So, and you can stop locating. Next, you can also chat to the people privately as well. So you see I just made a little sample here. Hello, da da da. And here we show again. So that's my other account. So you can privately do that, and it will not be shown to the local chat or the global chat. Okay. So when you have this, there's also Spotlight, which no matter where you are, this person's camera will always be shown at all times. This is not something that we're going to be doing at all. If anything, I will be removing that Spotlight system as soon as you enter, or whoever has that. So do not be worried. That's perfectly fine. And then there's also block, ban, and make moderator. Moderators are just basically people that also maintain the server while the host or the main person is away or is occupied doing something. So let's get into the productivity items. So we got a whiteboard, shared documents, and a poster. So what are they? So whiteboard, a shared whiteboard is basically like any typical whiteboard. You have all the options, colors, thickness, and all these little options here. This is just to help out with little doodles and stuff like that. It's like any regular whiteboard that you would be able to draw on. So shared document is so you take a URL that you want to use to share maybe how your website looks like for your lab. So you just interact with it, and it shows right away. So the only way to modify the URLs on these things is with builder mode. I will be in charge of the builder mode aspect and trying to develop the areas as well. So if you send out your information as soon as you can, well, it'll be a lot better and simpler. So this is the poster. This is just a sample poster. Don't worry about it. It's no one's work. So this is just a sample poster. This is an image or a JPEG, PNG. This is not going to be, if you want to compile all your information into one image or like a poster, that'll be done in seconds. We can post it here and people can look at it as well. And it also has a distance or interaction range as well too. This one has an interaction range of 5, so people that are about 5 steps away can all see it within that range. If you are more than 5 steps away, it will disappear on you. So another item that we have also is a television. So you can insert a URL video that's or an embedded web page, and this will be shown on this little corner here, and you can play it. It doesn't automatically play, so people that want to watch it, you will have to click the little play button there. So that's it for now as the UI, local chats, and how this chat system works, and also some of the productivity items that we have available currently on the free version of Gather.town. If you have any questions, concerns, please contact me as soon as you can. We will get things sorted out as soon as we can. And thanks for watching.